Well, I don't want to. The magical sentence of the insolence. People always know what they want and what they don't want. But they've been taught from the very early age that out of nice behavior, niceness, fear, advantages, or out of anything they put you inside of your head, you must say the opposite thing. And not, well, I don't want to. It will be my way. Well, then you have to say, well, I don't want to. You'll get how much I gave you. Didn't I tell you? I told you. I told you. And then you have to say, well, I don't want to. I am the master of you. And then he says like some kind of swear word, like, I don't know, motherfucker or something. Well, then you have to say, well, I don't want to. You must do this, you must do that, the way I told you to. Well, then you have to say, well, I don't want to. Because you will never ever have your inner peace. And you will always have a life lived by somebody else's will. And that was their goal, right? This is so especially for women. Because the female child, since birth, was conditioned only to listen to somebody, something, as if you don't have the right to be your own self. And who is not herself or himself, his true self or her true self, that's the person you will easily manipulate. Well, I don't want to. The answer to the rapists of the world. What, you would like to enslave me, to be the slave of your own will? Huh. They convince you that it is for your own good, and they can't live their own lives. That's why they invented the artificial intelligence. You're gonna go my way. By the computer intelligence, like a human being doesn't have any. What were you born with then? What have you been living with? Hundreds and hundreds of thousands of years. So now suddenly you can't live without artificial intelligence. What kind of bullshit in this century? So imagine you are so stupid that you can't rule over yourself, and not to mention over your own life. It's like when you come to Spar. Thank you for choosing this cashier. Well, I didn't choose that cashier. I came there because you don't have a person who works there. So you sent me to the machine to do some kind of self-service, scan your own products and pay. And then this machine, at the end, this machine tells me that the machine is very grateful to me for choosing that machine. Well, fuck you. Are you normal at all? And whoever invented this shit, they want to convince me that I chose. They don't have a person to take your money. Well, I don't want to. That's the sentence for the future. And with the help of that sentence, everybody will return to themselves in the robot age. God is a heart, not a lousy thought from Spar. And that's the abyss of this civilization as it is. The thoughts that only lead you to addictions and an abyss. And it's every kind of addiction. Shopping, every day you must go to shopping until you drop dead. Stupidities, fantasies, so that you always live by somebody else's rules. And not by the feeling that guides you through life and always knows everything. Well, I don't want to, because there is no reason that a machine would act like a parent to me. You are allowed to do this, you are not allowed to do this. You do this like this, you do this like that. Well, don't you tell me that, Artificial intelligence. It's a sheep's dick. That's what it is. What is your pride today will be your shame tomorrow. And that tomorrow is already at your door now. Well, I don't want to. And that's my salvation.